In this film, we're taking a close look at some instruments. But before doing that, it's worth remembering that the most important instrument in Indian music is the voice. It's an oral vocal tradition. And this explains why in recent years a bewildering variety of instruments, such as the slide guitar and the saxophone, have all been added to the repertoire of Indian music, and yet it still manages to retain its authenticity. We'll begin our journey though by looking at one of the most ancient instruments, the veena, which is at least 4,000 years old and is said to have been played by the goddess Saraswati herself.
This is the small bridge. From this big bridge, this slides down. This is for the talam. The holes, there are small tiny holes all around, here and here. Through this the sound comes. When you are plucking, it comes through this.
The ancient veena influenced the development of the more recent sitar.
Normally, basically old sitar, because it is a Persian instrument, and it is used to say sitar, that means 3 string, which you can find still now in Persia, in Iran. But when Amir Khosrow came in India in medieval period, when he introduced, then slowly it is changed and it came as a 7th string, main, and 13 supporting string. And in 15th century, when it came as a really big sitar from evolution from veena, not like proper Persian sitar. So that format came from veena.
Pakhawaj is more older than tabla, the tabla instrument.
And this is
Pakhawaj
the
instrument,
the
like
double-headed
this.
drum.
Yeah, very, very good vibrative sound. And some person, he tried to break the pakhawaj half. And after that, when also it was sounding, that means in our language, tab bhi bola, even it is sounding.
The mridangam, the double-headed drum from South India, we met earlier in this series, and it plays an important role in the forthcoming world premiere of Ravi Shankar's opera Sukanya. Here's a hint of this role taken from our work in progress performance in 2014. Western instruments and Indian instruments, particularly stringed instruments, share many of the same characteristics, implying that they come from the same fundamental archetypes. Take, for example, the violin and the sitar and the veena, which you met earlier in the series. They both have, of course, strings to create the sound, which travel across a bridge, which communicates the sound to an echo chamber, effectively, which has holes for the sound to come out. They also have a neck. This is the neck, where the left-hand fingers change the pitch of the notes. That's why the violin has translated so well to Indian music, and many other Western instruments have translated brilliantly. The violin is fantastic because you have such a wide range of pitch and flexibility. It's almost like the violin is designed to do the microtones of Indian music.